Are you hungry? Do you have a refrigerator, a freezer, and a pantry full of food in case you do get hungry? All of these plant based foods you eat, even the potato and the corn junk food, can be credited to the advanced agriculture of our farmers today. These skills are adopted from gardening that began the revolution of humans growing their own food. I have experienced gardening, and so does most of my family. By the end of my speech, I hope you understand the importance about gardening and have more confidence to maybe even start your own garden in the future. The earliest gardens were grown for practical reasons. People grew herbs and vegetables. This type of gardening is called forest gardening. Later on, some Europeans began to cultivate gardens both for food and for beauty, which is where we get our landscaping and stuff for today in our yards. No chemicals or growing agents were implemented, and gardening was to create fresh food and to appeal the eye. Next is the downfall of organic gardening in today's society. According to Joseph E. Pisano, a founding president of Vassar University, toxins in the modern food supply are now a major contributor to, and in some cases, the cause of virtually all chronic diseases. This is a huge problem for us. Our food began to change with the Green Revolution, starting in the 1930s. Chemicals became agents of choice and were widely embraced through the way they end hunger and create an abundance of food. Doctors are now supporting a more organic garden. As discussed in our history, Dr. Mikola states, eat a diet focused on real food that is locally grown, fresh, and ideally organic whole foods. Processed and packaged foods are a common source of chemicals. Finally, the grow your own movement. Aaron von Yonk discusses the economic value of a garden on Learn This, stating, this scrappy couple saves $24,000 a year by growing their own food. Yes, that's $24,000 a year. Growing your own garden can even fight against obesity, according to the Harvard Medical School, where they quote, backyard gardening can inspire you to take an interest in the organs of your food and make better choices about what you put on your plate, says Dr. Helen DeLatos. When you grow your own food, you savor it more because you put the effort in to get it to the table. Survival at Home discusses how eating the food you've grown fights cross-contamination and food-borne illnesses because the grower knows what chemicals are being sprayed on the food, thus he knows what chemicals he's ingesting into his body. The information I've provided you with today should give you a better understanding of the gardening and maybe even make you question why you don't have your own garden. From the information gathered from the National Gardening Association, 3.5% of all households in America, or 42 million households, are growing food at home or in a community garden, which is up to 17% in 5 years. Join the movement.